Hi, my name is Aaron, and this is my show, Reeducation. And I want to clear up a misconception that I've been getting a lot in the comment section. I am not here to destroy the system. The system is doing that just fine on its own. I don't have to push it to do the thing that it is inevitably built to do. Capitalism is a system that requires it to always gain ever-increasing quarterly profits. And if you have any idea how math works, you know that that can't happen infinitum. It can't happen forever. Inevitably, eventually, you're going to have to start cutting into costs, cutting into labor, cutting into your markup, or cutting into resources, because there is only a finite amount of labor, there's only a finite amount of resources, there's only a finite amount of money in the system that you can actually gain. If you made all the money in the world in the first quarter, a capitalist will come to you and say, well, that's fantastic. How are you going to make any more money in the next quarter? That's the problem with capitalism, is it inevitably eats itself. So I am not here to destroy the system. The system is already fucked. It's already completely destroyed. What I'm here to do is offer up a bit of a solution to allow us to not have it completely collapse into chaos. I would prefer that it completely collapses into anarchy. Now, of course, anarchy, in which I'm talking about, is anarcho-communism, the worker control of the means of production and the abolishment of all unnecessary hierarchies. Now, why is that? Why would I choose to have an anarcho-communist society? Well, as I've said in the past, because it inherently incentivizes health and well-being and disincentivizes pain and suffering, instead of having everything being incentivized to gain more wealth. I don't want to destroy the system. I don't need to destroy the system. The system, though, does need to have something that it will fall and collapse into. Without that, we will have complete chaos. We will have the fascists, the totalitarians, the dictators continuing to run the system exactly the way that they have been. Here's the thing. When the entire system collapses, when the entire economy fails, who's left in the dust on that one? Who's left at the bottom of the pile? Who's left in the rubble? You are. It's not the multi-million or multi-billionaire. They're sitting in some tower far away, enjoying their air-conditioned luxury suites and the many beautiful women and men that they have surrounding them at the moment. They don't give a fuck about what happens to you. Them completely collapsing the system is kind of, a bummer. I mean, they won't be able to make any more money, fun tokens, but it really doesn't matter at that point anyway, because they've already won the game. They've already accumulated all of the wealth. There's nothing else to accumulate. There's no workers that need to exist anymore because all of the work is being done by robots, and basically everybody that's left on Earth that isn't super wealthy is just basically a burden to the system. And inevitably, eventually, would have to be gotten rid of. So I probably don't think that's a good idea. I think that's probably not the way that I want to see history happen. So I think that we should allow things like opening up the markets to actual competition by allowing us to have 0% interest business loans to create worker cooperatives. I think that we should allow to open up the system to having equal rights and to having equal justice among all people. I think that we should open up the system to allowing us to have direct democracy and democracy in the workplace, and not allowing just one single oligarch or rich capitalist or businessman or billionaire a million miles away decide for us what we are going to produce, when we're going to produce, how we're going to produce, and what we're going to do with the profits. I think that these are all things that we should work on. And when the system does completely collapse, we'll be there, we'll be ready, and we'll have a plan. At least that's the way I look at it. My name is Aaron. This is my show, Reeducation. Thanks for watching.